Have you ever heard of an entire colony that vanished without a single confirmed trace, leaving behind only one mysterious word carved into wood? What if more than 100 settlers disappeared and no one ever discovered their true fate? In this video, we will explore America's first lost colony, the strange mystery of CROATOAN, and the theories that still puzzle historians today. Stay with me until the end to uncover the clues, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gripping historical mysteries like this. 1. The dream of an English settlement. In the late 16th century, England sought to establish a permanent foothold in the New World. Queen Elizabeth I granted permission for exploration and colonization to expand trade and challenge Spanish dominance. Sir Walter Raleigh sponsored an expedition to create a settlement on Roanoke Island, located off the coast of present-day North Carolina. The colony was intended to become a strategic base for future expansion and privateering missions. 2. Leadership and early struggles. The colony faced serious difficulties almost immediately after arrival. Food shortages, harsh weather, and limited preparation placed immense pressure on the settlers. Relations with nearby Native American groups were complex and sometimes hostile. The colony relied heavily on resupply missions from England, but long ocean voyages made consistent support uncertain. John White, appointed governor of the colony, worked to maintain order and stability despite growing fear. 3. The birth of Virginia Dare. In 1587, a significant moment occurred when Virginia Dare was born, becoming the first English child born in the Americas. Her birth symbolized hope for permanence and growth within the colony. The settlers envisioned a new beginning in this unfamiliar land, believing their community would flourish over time. However, hope alone could not solve pressing problems. Supplies continued to dwindle, and tensions with local tribes persisted. The colony needed immediate support from England to survive. 4. John White's departure. Recognizing the urgent need for supplies, Governor John White returned to England later in 1587 to organize a relief mission. His intention was to gather food, equipment, and reinforcements as quickly as possible. However, political turmoil and the threat of Spanish invasion delayed his return. England was preparing to defend itself against the Spanish Armada, and resources were redirected toward national defense. White's departure left the colony isolated for far longer than planned. 5. The shocking discovery. When John White finally returned to Roanoke in 1590, he expected to find a struggling but intact settlement. Instead, he discovered an eerie silence. The colony was deserted. Buildings had been dismantled carefully rather than destroyed in panic. There were no signs of battle or visible remains. The only clue was the word CROATOAN carved into a wooden post, and the letters CROW carved into a tree. 6. The CROATOAN theory. One of the most widely accepted theories suggests the settlers relocated to CROATOAN Island, now known as Hatteras Island. CROATOAN was the name of a nearby Native American tribe, with whom the colonists had relatively friendly relations. Some historians believe the settlers integrated with this tribe to survive. Archaeological findings and oral traditions support the possibility of cultural blending. Reports from later explorers mentioned native groups with European features or customs. 7. Conflict and violence theory. Another possibility is that the settlers encountered violence after White's departure. Relations with some neighboring tribes were strained, and competition for resources could have escalated into conflict. However, the absence of destruction or remains at the site challenges this theory. If violence occurred, it may have taken place elsewhere after relocation. Some speculate that Spanish forces could have targeted the colony as Spain opposed English expansion in the region. 8. Starvation and environmental hardship. Environmental conditions in the late 16th century were harsh. Drought, poor harvests, and unfamiliar terrain made farming difficult for the settlers. Without consistent resupply, starvation became a serious threat. Some researchers suggest the colonists attempted to move inland in search of better resources, but perished along the way. If this occurred, their remains may have been scattered or absorbed into the landscape over time. 9. Archaeological clues and ongoing research. Modern archaeological investigations continue to search for answers. Excavations on Hatteras Island and mainland North Carolina have uncovered artifacts that suggest possible contact between English settlers and native communities. Pottery fragments and tools hint at cultural exchange. Researchers analyze soil samples, historical documents, and oral traditions to piece together the puzzle. Advances in technology allow deeper exploration of potential settlement sites. 10. Legacy of the Lost Colony. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony has become a symbol of early colonial struggle and uncertainty. It highlights the dangers faced by settlers attempting to build new lives in unfamiliar lands. The mystery fuels imagination and inspires countless books, films, and theories. More importantly, it reflects the fragile beginnings of English presence in North America. Later colonies learned from Roanoke's hardships, improving planning and supply systems. Though the settlers vanished, their story endures as a reminder of ambition, risk, and the unknown forces of history. The word CROATOAN remains a haunting echo of a community lost to time. The Lost Colony of Roanoke continues to fascinate historians and storytellers alike. A single carved word left behind has sparked centuries of speculation and research. Whether the settlers integrated with local tribes, faced environmental hardship, or encountered unknown tragedy, their disappearance remains unsolved. Mysteries like this remind us how much of history still holds unanswered questions. If you enjoyed uncovering this historical puzzle, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the past. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.